You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jill Wagner. Not too much snow today, but Long Island can expect some bitter cold this weekend. Bill Corbell is standing by with more.
Well, our little snowmaker's moving away, and in its wake, unfortunately, it's going to get really, really cold. So not much snow, but a lot of wintry temperatures coming our way over the weekend. Here's the way it's going to go tonight. Skies will gradually clear. The breezes will kick in a bit. Temperatures will drop into the teens by morning. What's to follow? How's Saturday, Sunday, and beyond look? I'll be back with that forecast in a bit.
Thanks, Bill. For the latest on the winter storm, go to Newsday.com and click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A convicted wrong-way drunk driver who killed 2 people in a crash is up for parole next month, and the Nassau DA is against his early release. Martin Hygen had 16 drinks and drove drunk on the Meadowbrook Parkway in 2005. He crashed into a limousine, killing the driver and a 7-year-old flower girl. The district attorney says she is concerned about his likelihood of reoffending. Another lawsuit's been filed against New York City's congestion pricing plan. This lawsuit alleges that it would negatively impact the Lower East Side since it borders the FDR Drive. That road is not part of the congestion pricing plan. The MTA says congestion pricing is expected to be implemented in the spring. Listen up, 9-to-5ers. A new study finds that sitting all day is bad for your health. Shari Einhorn has tips on how to be more active at work.
How much of your workday is spent sitting at a desk? If it's a lot, doctors say you could be jeopardizing your health. A new study out of Taiwan followed nearly 500,000 people over more than a decade. Some mostly sat at work, some barely sat, and others had a combination. Researchers found that people who mostly sat during their workday had a 16% higher risk of dying than those who didn't. They were also 34% more likely to die from cardiovascular disease.
Sitting down for long periods of time is not good.
Hempstead's Monique Johnson says she spent 5 years hunched over a desk working as a customer service rep. She now says she's feeling the effects.
I have leg issues, nerve conditions because of sitting down, poor posture. But yeah, I can see that. Like I'm talking to you now, it's radiating down my legs.
Lake Success barber Dennis Ibragimov says he has a different problem. He spends 8 to 10 hours a day on his feet and says that's not great either.
It is tiring. You try to, take a break, sit down a little bit, of course, stretch up a little bit, of course, go get your lunch and stuff like that, and then get back to work.
In 2020, guidelines from the World Health Organization recommended reducing sedentary behaviors because of their impact on people's health. The good news is doctors say you can lessen your risk by increasing your intentional activity, even here in the office, by doing things as simple as taking a walk down the hallway.
The best opportunity here is to find a way to be more active at work. If your job just does not provide you the opportunity, there is a way out, and that's making sure you're getting enough activity when you're outside of work.
I'm Shari Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Students in North Belmore spent the afternoon learning from and laughing with Nassau police. Students at Newbridge Road Elementary School spent the day with members of the Nassau County Police Department. Earlier this week, there was a swatting incident at the school. The superintendent says seeing police in an environment like this is helping the students.
In this world that can be quite scary at this time, that there's people working together and that they're instrumental in that piece as well. And I think it calms them. I think it brings them back to like homeostasis, where they know even in this world that's scary, there's people that are going to help and protect me, and I'm not alone.
Students had signs and cards thanking the police department. Let's get back to your Long Island weather. Bill.
As we expected, the snow didn't amount to much. Very fluffy, stuck mainly on areas away from roads and sidewalks. And it will be clearing up tonight. Bundle up. Look at this. Wind chills will be dropping into the single digits later tonight. Brr. And do watch out for icy roads. Yeah, it didn't accumulate on the roads or sidewalks, but there's some moisture there. And if you're wandering around, that could indeed be a problem. So as we go through the next little while, our storm pulls on out of here. Next on tap again is that cold air coming in from the Midwest. You probably heard how cold it's been out to our north and west, and we're going to get a little bit of a sample of that. So overnight, we're looking for many flurries that may still be around where you are to disappear. We'll drop down into the teens, but look how cold it is north and west of it. It's even colder back in Minnesota and the Dakotas. We will see some of that cold air coming here. And combined with moderate winds, look at the wind chills. By morning, we've got low single digits near 0 wind chills. And in the afternoon, we stay only in the teens. So it's going to be a very cold Saturday. It does get a little bit better Sunday, but even Sunday morning, we could have some single digit wind chills. After that, things do get better, I promise. Temperatures ease up to freezing on Sunday. By Monday, we're nudging the upper 30s into the 40s. Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe some showers and mild to end next week. For Newsday TV, I'm meteorologist Bill Corbell.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
2 Baldwin cancer survivors are working to make a difference for those in need. Drew Scott has the story you'll see only in Newsday.
Meet Abby and Miguel Melendez of Baldwin. Friends say they're always together, 2 peas in a pod, because they're fellow cancer survivors.
He's everything. He totally is. Yeah. I'm very, very lucky. I am.
We're enmeshed, so I couldn't imagine being, doing anything without her. That's the way that we are, anything and everything.
Abby was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in 1998 and leaned heavily on Miguel for support. Miguel developed prostate cancer in 2009 and relied on Abby to help him in return.
When it comes to when we were originally both diagnosed, I was totally a mess. The kids were all very young. They were 2, 6, and 8 at the time. So he kept them busy or, sort of explained Mommy's not doing well.
I can't imagine what it would be like without her, by my side and supporting me and pushing me.
You lean on each other.
Oh, definitely.
Now the inseparable pair are organizing a community walk to raise charitable funds for the American Cancer Society this summer, and they're asking everyone in Nassau County to participate.
Abby and Miguel are holding their Relay for Life at Baldwin Park on June the 8th. Hundreds are expected.
Since cancer never sleeps, nor should we. And so symbolically, that's what we do. Somebody should be walking the track to symbolize. For,
night and day.
At night and day, exactly.
To sign up for Abby and Miguel's Cancer Walk, go to Facebook and look up Relay for Life of Baldwin 2024 and push the join button.
We know everybody is touched by cancer. We know it's important for the children, middle schoolers, elementary, high schoolers to be involved, so they know they're not alone if they have family who's been affected by cancer.
In Baldwin, Drew Scott for Newsday TV.
You can read more about the charity walk on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
Here's a little help getting through dry January. A local bar is serving up new mocktails. Elisa DiStefano and Scott Vogel have today's Feed Me TV.
Creative concoctions and mixed mocktails.
I haven't been to a bar in a while, but Scott, I'm happy to be here with you.
Normally I would be having a cocktail, but it's
dry January.
Yes, it is.
I've had a dry last 9 months, so I'm happy that now other people are joining in.
A lot of Long Islanders, 10 or 15% of the people supposedly have actually taken the dry January challenge.
I met food writer Scott Vogel at Sweet Jane in Bayshore for a virgin drink or few.
Although they are a cocktail bar, they do cater to no ABV customers, and they have a few on the menu that we're going to try today that are actually interesting.
Okay, those are our choices?
We're going to try all of them.
All three. All right, we're going to indulge today.
I want to know what your most popular no alcohol
The
cocktail.
most popular cocktail we have is the banana colada.
Nada.
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 A lot of, but nada. A lot of nada.
What's in it?
Pineapple juice, coconut cream, banana, lime, and we have a ½ ounce of clove syrup.
Good shake you got going there.
You smell it?
Vacation.
And then we're gonna shave a little nutmeg on top.
So good. It's so tropical.
Part of the joy of having like a pretty cocktail in your hand is that you feel like you're drinking.
Okay, drink almost the whole thing already. There's no alcohol in here. Scott would have to carry me home.
Also on their mocktail menu, the garden tonic with watermelon, cucumbers, and fever tree tonic.
Very refreshing. Really refreshing.
Do you like that?
I do.
The last one we have is the spritzless, and a little passion fruit and the liars, and then it just basically gets topped with club soda.
Presentation, beautiful. Oh, and I like the little fizz. Dry January seems much more fun.
It's not so dry anymore, right? Okay.
Cheers.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Cheers to that. For more on local mocktails, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
There's nothing like when you finish a story, you have this product that goes out to the world and hopefully brings some truth to, society.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Jill Wagner. Thank you for joining us. We leave you now with a look at your weekend forecast.